Let's run it back. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome or welcome back. It's Care, also known as pens.inks.icedcoffee across various social media platforms, and welcome to your coffee break, where I bring you an ink-focused video short enough to consume while you're on your coffee break. Today we're going to recap the Colorverse 50 states, or Colorverse USA, the 50 states that we've done over the last couple of weeks, and kind of just take a quick little overview of all the inks we've got. Kicking it off with Colorverse Alaska, Aurora Borealis, and you'll see the coordinating writing sample next to the inks over here where I have them. I think there's one or two of them that I couldn't find the paper anymore. Colorverse Washington, Space Needles, a beautiful orange. Colorverse Oregon, Rose Festival, is a really pretty hot kind of pink or sort of a bright berry red. Colorverse USA, California, From Cali is a favorite. I love a purple, pink, or blue chroma shading. Aurora Borealis ranks up there too. Aurora Borealis was very dry to write with though, so it would need a very wet pen to get good color payoff. Colorverse Hawaii, Aloha. And then we have Colorverse Idaho, Giant Potato. Wyoming, Grand Prism, very pretty. Montana, the Treasure State. Colorado, Rocky Blue. And Utah, the Great Salt Lake. The Great Salt Lake is really pretty because it has kind of that pinky chroma shading in it. And then Giant Potato is super cool as well because I love browns and neutral tones. Then we have Arizona Red Rock, which is a brick red with some green sheening in it right here. Let's see if I can get that to pop. Maybe. Oklahoma, the Dark Skies of Black Mesa, is a dark blue with, as you can see pretty prominently there, some red sheening. Tex-Mex is sort of an Adobe red. Las Vegas, Nevada is a pink with gold glitter. It's giving showgirl. New Mexico, White Sands is a favorite for me. Across the board, across like so many of my other inks even. White Sands is a top-notch favorite. Iowa Cornfield, Nebraska Great Plains, North Dakota Dakota Thunder, South Dakota Gold Rush, Kansas Oz Story. Gold Rush is, I inked it pretty much as soon as I took this video. I love Gold Rush. It is such a cool, like medium, kind of neutral, but also with some pink chroma shading. I just think it's such a cool color. I love this. And Great Plains is really cool as well. I still want to compare Great Plains to Emotional Olive from Teranishi and see how similar they are. Iowa Cornfield is another one that's really cool. It's a brown with some warmer, kind of almost red tone chroma shading. Honestly, this whole page is great. This whole page is great. I recommend them. So here we have Maine Gentle Coon, New Hampshire Leaf Peeping, Massachusetts Gentle Terrier, Vermont Long Trail, House of Twain, Connecticut House of Twain, and Rhode Island Quahog. Vermont Long Trail is probably the coolest. It's kind of a green, but it has some, I guess that would be red sheen to it, but it doesn't shine quite like red sheen. I can't explain it. It's a super cool ink though. Ohio Columbus Green, Michigan Very Cherry, Indiana Brighton Bridgeton Bridge, Wisconsin America's Dairyland. Ohio is probably my favorite on this page just because it's kind of that green to pink, but it's not like the bright green. I like this one a lot. I think it's a super cool looking green. The pink is really pretty. Wisconsin America's Dairyland. I like it because I don't have anything else like it. It's kind of like a cheese yellow or like a cheese orange. I don't know. Don't come for me. And then we have Illinois Chi-Town, which is a dark, I think it's purple, but it has a ton of sheen and some glitter in there. Very pretty. Minnesota Sky Tinted Waters and Missouri Show Me. So I don't know how much I would use Chi-Town, but it's a really pretty ink to have if I were to want something that was almost black. And then the Show Me is really cool too, because, you know, gray with kind of a purpley pink chroma shading. Right up my alley. And then we have New York Green Goddess, New Jersey Cape May, Pennsylvania Liberty Bell, Delaware December 7th, 1787, and Maryland Blue Crab. Very interesting array of colors in this little set. Got a little bit of sheening in Green Goddess as well as in Cape May. And then the chroma shading. Well, the shading, I don't know that it's actually quite chroma shading because they look to be the same tone, especially in the Delaware. But in the Blue Crab, it looks like there's a tiny bit of pink duochrome, or chroma shading. Virginia Chesapeake Bay, North Carolina Tar Heel, South Carolina Knights of Myrtle, Georgia Peach, Florida South Beach. Now, Virginia Chesapeake Bay I love for the same reason that I love White Sands, and there's one more in here that's going to come up that same way. The chroma shading in it is just next level gorgeous. I love these that are like a light to like a cool, like they shade to different tones almost, right? Because it goes from what looks like a kind of coolish tone, kind of medium tone brown to like a cool gray. And shading in color families is really cool, but shading to completely different tones blows my mind, and I love it. Knights of Myrtle is also gorgeous and is surprisingly well behaved to be a chroma shader. A lot of these are very dry. This one was quite nice. Not a bad color. West Virginia Country Roads, Kentucky Smoky Bourbon, Tennessee As Big As the Moon, and the only one I messed up on because I didn't put the Colorverse in front of Tennessee. Out of 50, one's not bad. Mississippi Alligator, Alabama Rocket City, and Louisiana Atchafalaya. This one is the other one that I was talking about, so the three of them. This is the third, Kentucky Smoky Bourbon. It goes from a very warm toned orangey brown to like a cool tone gray. And I just think it is the coolest thing in the world. Mississippi Alligators is an interesting kind of blue-green. I guess this one would be more of a green-blue. It's kind of a dark color. Very interesting color though. And then Atchafalaya is beautiful. It's a swampy kind of green-brown. Very interesting. I don't have anything else quite like that one. All right, that's a lie. I have a couple quite like that one, but it's because I really like that color family. And so that wraps up a little recap on the Colorverse USA 50 states. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite was. Or maybe you had a favorite collection grouping. Let me know what they are. Let's see. Smoky Bourbon is a favorite. Chesapeake Bay is a favorite. Show Me is pretty cool. I don't know that I would call it a favorite, but it's a top contender. Ohio Green, or I'm sorry, Columbus Green. Vermont Long Trail was a top for me because how interesting it is, and I don't really have anything else. It's this greeny, kind of bright green color with red sheen. So it's more of a novelty, I think, that I don't have anything else like it. Iowa Cornfield I like. South Dakota Gold Rush might be my absolute favorite, if not its top. White Sands is another favorite. I like Giant Potato a lot, but again, I just really like these neutral brown colors. And Aurora Borealis is beautiful, but I imagine it's going to be difficult to write with. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this coffee break. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to take more coffee breaks with me, then please hit the subscribe button, and I'd love to have you back. I hope you are having a most wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Remember to be kind to one another, stay classic, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.